Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and holy cow. All I wanted to do was make some more silverwood wand cores, and yeah. So maybe this episode we should take a little bit of a look at how to avoid some of this obnoxious, crazy amounts of dangerousness that can occur when you craft stuff with a little bit of instability. One of the things I know for sure works is actually, if we jump on down here, nice. Mob heads will work. Do I have any zombie heads? Nice. As will candles. There's a whole bunch of different candles that you can make from Thaumcraft. They all are made pretty much the same way. And then you can color them pretty much all the same way. What we're going to actually just do for now is utilize these skulls, since we have a whole lot. Yeah. Before I go ahead and try to make another silverwood rod, because I found something that's actually going to be even better than our wand, than our awesome badass silverwood wand that we made last episode. We are actually going to make ourselves a silverwood staff. I have the primal charm ready to go. I just need to make one more silverwood rod, and since the last time I did this it was absolutely horrible, I'm going to try to make it a little bit more stable this time. It can hold up to 250 V. Holy crap. Also, since it's a big staff, you can smack people with it, which is nice. So yeah, gotta clean this crap up. Holy jeez. I actually tried this was actually my second attempt at making this. My third attempt actually went so poorly that I just kind of stopped and started over. Because, yeah, it was getting a little bit too intense. Because what happens, if you're curious, if, for example, like the issue that I was running into is that I was running out of the aspects because I was kind of misinterpreting how much it needs. Like, it's always a good idea to have a little bit more than what it calls for, especially when you have no sort of like way to reduce instability like I do at the moment. So just keep that in mind. If you're finding that you're having your infusion recipes end up costing like way more than what it should, yeah, it's probably because of instability. And in that situation where you happen to run out of an aspect, it will continue to do stuff. Like, it kept knocking off my shards, it kept zapping me with little lightning strikes, it blew up my shard, like it killed my balance shard I think twice. And I had extras, but I eventually had to run down here. Why is the, like, is it actually the rain that's causing me all laggerino? Here, let's turn my particles off. Yeah, it kept destroying, like, my shards and everything. And then I'd have to keep making more aspects. As you can see, I'm like out of ordo and air and super low on... Oh wait, there's order. Air and precantatio. But doesn't matter. Point is, make sure that you have your stuff at least a little bit stabilized. And it's pretty easy to do. You just put them on the floor. I think I'm going to put 2 over here. Oh yeah, and this is another one of those situations where balance is key. Make sure that it's, you know, even all the way around. Make sure it's symmetrical. So, whoops. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do zombie head skeleton. Yeah, zombie head, skeleton head. Again, I'm not sure what's hurting my FPS. It's something over in this direction, whatever it is. I'm not sure, though. I thought it was my, I thought it was my mana, but it's like, definitely not. There we go, nice. Put a zombie head here. Jump on over here. Put a zombie head. Oh, by the way, you can take a look here. I was holding my primal charm. For a moment, strange energies surround the primal charm. They dissipate quickly, but you are left strangely inspired. Usually that means you kind of came across, you know, some sort of research while you were doing things. So keep that in mind. Also, you may only get these types of interactions if you have a certain level of warp. I've been doing a little bit of research and unlocked a bunch of stuff, which may have given me warp. Like, for example, I unlocked the Wand focus 9 hells. Yeah, gives you a little bit of warp, and I think I did a couple other things that gave me warp. So just keep that in mind. If you're holding this thing for like 24 hours and you still don't have anything special pop up, you might need to do a little bit more research and give yourself a little bit more crazy. It helps. It helps be a little bit crazy. Also, that little pling, 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 pling sound, I think all you need to do is have it in your action bar, and you'll actually gain research points from having it. I know you'll gain research points from having it. Oh, that's why. There we go. I didn't realize that was on. Oh, that's so much better. My bad to everybody who was like pissed at the FPS. So anyway, yeah, if you're holding this guy in your action bar or in your hand, don't quote me on which, I'm pretty sure it can just be in your action bar. Whenever it plings, you get a random research point. So it's really nice to have an extra one just kind of hanging around for when you want to use it. I went ahead and made 3. One for the, what we're going to do with the Silverwood wand. And 2 because I wanted to have an extra. And 3, one that I can hold in my action bar. Nice. So I'm going to set these guys back up again. Because I was having issues, I went ahead and set it up exactly how it was in the book. It didn't really seem to make a difference. It still seemed to get just about as much as pissed as you would expect. Or at least that it did the previous time that I tried to do this. There we go. That's right, Ryan. So I figured, I'll just do it again, just to make sure. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to be safe. Nice. All right, cool. Man, yeah, I've burned through a lot of my shards trying to do this. I've also been dumping the shards into this thing. I don't recommend doing that, actually. Unless you have, like, an obnoxious amount of shards. Which I did. I no longer have an obnoxious amount of shards. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. There are much better ways to come across a lot of different things. Like, for example, the ethereal essences and things that naturally have stuff on them. Like right there we have some... Actually, I think I am going to burn up some of this paper because there's a few things that I was looking at that is going to need that like brain aspect. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. So just keep that in mind. That just because you might be cooking up something that you don't think you'll need now, you might need it in the future. Also, I went ahead and made 2 Praecantatio jars because I found that I was using them quite a bit. And right-click to empty these guys out if you don't need any more. And what's nice about doing it in here is that when you right-click in here, you don't have to worry about any type of weird flux stuff going on. So you are free to dump all this stuff into the atmosphere, and no one will care. Actually, I'm going to let that go ahead and finish. I don't think it'll cap out. Nice. Nice. So what I'm going to do actually right now is go through and try and fill these guys back up a little bit with, the Ignis, the Ordo, the Air, and so on and so forth. And then come back. We're going to make our second, here we go, Silverwood rod, and go from there. What's nice is the cores they're pretty easy. I mean, the staves are fairly straightforward, especially since the primal charms aren't too hard. If you have a lot of nice nodes nearby. So yeah. I really like this because you can hit people with it. Like you can knock people away. Like with the wands, they don't do anything. With the staves, you can actually use them, as a melee weapon. But keeping that in mind, they aren't. Whoa. I wonder if that's still a thing. Like all the lightning storms and crazy weather is a part of doing a lot of crazy Thaumcraft stuff. It used to be back in the day that was a thing, but not so much anymore. At least I don't think so. Whoops. Yeah, by the way, shift right-clicking with an item in your hand will place it next to it. Alright, so these guys are done. So let me grab this, dump him in here. Again, this Cognito, that's what it's called. That's actually going to be something that we're going to use here. I don't know if soon, but at some point. Because I was looking at a few things and I saw some stuff caught my eye. I was a little bit curious. Oh yeah, by the way, this episode we will be working towards creating our awesome ring of shielding. I went ahead and made a bunch of potions of regeneration. Like I made my potions of regeneration, as we know, but I also made some instant health potions and regular health potions to kind of test and see how much. Yeah, here's the regen potions. Only give 3 Sano. The instant health potions, instant health 2 potions give 6 Sano, and the regular instant health potions also only give 3 Sano. So actually, if I want to burn these guys up, yeah, I'll burn a few more of them up. So for any of the recipes that require that you have some Sano, the potions of healing, instant health 2, really nice, definitely good, definitely good. There are 3 aspects on this, right? Okay, so I want to make sure this is empty. Nice. All right, so I will be right back, and we can get back to work and making ourselves a staff. All right, we are back, and we should be able to do this now. I also went ahead and put down some crystal clusters. I have a lot of earth shards, I realized. So if you're curious, the crystal clusters are another option as far as creating or as far as reducing instability goes. Pretty easy to make. Pretty easy indeed. And if you do one of each crystal, you can make a multicolored one. It's pretty cool. Let's begin. Begin. Let's begin. Where we don't begin. Hello? Got him around there, got them, everybody's happy. We got the arcane pedestal in the middle. Why are you being a jerk? Why? I mean, pretty sure the state of the wand doesn't matter as far as capacity goes. What? Did I mess something up? I don't understand what the issue is. Hello? Huh. Alright, well, give me a second. I'll be back. Alright, we're live. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. I think it was because this pedestal didn't have any... Didn't have the... Which one is it? I think it's the... Order shard. That's right. It didn't have an order shard on it. I was pretty sure they all had shards on them. And I was pretty sure it would start kind of regardless. But it's going. And we don't have any issues yet. How are we doing? Ordo. Good, good. Wait, are you serious? Did I forget to do my ordo? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, the way this works is the longer it stays on, not having what it wants, the greater chance that there will be an issue. So in a situation like this, when you're an idiot and you forget to make sure that there's enough ordo in the system for this guy, crazy things start to happen. So we want to make sure that we're paying attention to every little bit. See, it's getting pissed off. It's telling me which one it wants to, because it knocked it off. So how much do you want? You want 5. Did you just kill my balance shard? No. Good. There's your ordo. I'm very sorry, sir. Please forgive me. I'll never do it again. Whew. It's good to work really fast in situations like that. Now, the taint isn't a big deal. Like, it's there, but it's not going to prevent us from progressing. We should be able to continue. But there you go. That was a good idea of what will happen if you try to make this thing without everything that it needs. So what to take it next? Alright, it's taking that guy, and it's going to take Mr. Blue Dude here. And this should be it. Nice! Wow, that went much, much smoother. I rearranged the way I had this stuff set up, because I thought maybe that was causing the problem. I didn't think it was, but I figured I'd give it a shot. But yeah, as far as, you know, occult things that you can put around, you're pretty much good to go with whatever, like however you want to set it up, so long as it's symmetrical. You can pretty much put it wherever. I also think you can put it a couple blocks down and a couple blocks above as well. I'm reading the wiki, and it's not really saying... I would say you'd probably be safe within 12, keeping them within 12 blocks, I would say, maybe. I don't know. I can't say for sure. The wiki's not super clear. It just says 12 blocks for stuff like, you know, like these guys, like the warded jars and reservoirs and all that stuff. So, finally, we have our second silverwood rod. Went much, much smoother this time around. Plus, you guys got the opportunity to see kind of what happens whenever you don't have enough V ready to go. So, 2 silverwood wands. Primal Charm, this guy's been... I think he just needs to be in your inventory, because he's been, like, ticking away without, you know, like, any much issue. So, anyway. Alright, 2 silverwood rods. Primal Charm. Oh, 24 ordo. That's not bad, actually. Silverwood staff core. Oh, yeah. Wait, I can't put my foci on it? Why would I even use this? Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot I have to put, You still actually need to put caps on this bad boy. So let's actually grab... It's a little weird that it doesn't actually tell you that. I mean, actually, I guess it does tell you that if you read it. It says, oh, hey, by the way, if you look at magic staves, it mentions that you still want to put... you still need to add caps to a stave rod, just like you would for a wand. All right, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to make a few more of those. Like I need to make some more balance shards and all that stuff. I'm going to come back with the thaumium, with the charged thaumium wand caps. We're going to slap those bad boys onto our staff. I'm pretty sure it can equip foci. I mean, that's kind of the point of the staff, is that it can hold a lot of V for extra offensive damage. But yeah, I'm going to come back with that. We're going to put it all together, and then we should be able to kind of wrap up the episode with us finally creating the badass version of our runic shielding ring that we want, the regeneration one. That's right here. Yeah. I mean, actually, I guess we could go ahead and do that right now, actually. There's no reason not to. I'm pretty sure I have enough water. Oh, yeah, I have more than enough. Holy shit. Precantatio, good. Aqua, good. Sano, and Tuta, man. Let's take a look. We need a little bit more of that, but oh, nah, we're good on that. And Sano, more than enough. All right, so actually, let's go ahead and do this right now. Screw cutting. We'll come back in a little bit. I'll worry about making the staff here in a little bit after I finish that. Bestia. All right, there we go. Oh, by the way, the things that I went ahead and used to create all these guys for Perdicio and Terra, cobblestone. It's fucking great. Perfect. You get both from cobblestone. And then for air and aqua, and it gave me herba, but sugarcane is also a really good one. For this guy, I used leather to get me all my tutamen, etc., etc. I was using the iron, but I didn't want to use all my iron, man. Or rather, the iron helmets, which actually was pretty good. But you literally use this metallum for nothing. Nothing. So it's not really worth having a crap ton of it. So it was, you know, kind of a waste to use all that stuff. But it's all good. So because I'm so low on these crystals, I think I might actually go ahead and move my ender quarry and let it start up again. And then we can just dump that out. There we go. Everybody good? Everybody happy? We're good on aqua and everything? Cool. All right, so let's take a look at how we need to set this guy up. We put our ring in the middle, balance shard, water shards, and potion of regeneration. And this has a high instability. I think actually for this, we're gonna go full symmetry mode and actually remove those pedestals and do something like that. Just so it's perfect, so it's like perfectly symmetrical, so there's no issues. And I'm doing that again because it's high chance of instability. I really don't want to lose any of this stuff. I mostly don't want to lose the primal charm because actually I guess it's not a big deal to lose any of this stuff. It's all pretty easy to make. I guess the potions of regenerations are actually kind of difficult because I don't have that many gas tiers. I hear the zombie, and I'd like to kill the zombie. Where is he actually? Yeah, I don't know. Not really sure how I can hear him, but not see him. Maybe he spawned underneath the base. I thought I was doing a pretty good job of making sure that there weren't any spots for that, but maybe. So we got our primal shard in place. We got a few of our water shards down. The zombie's going to keep making noise. Unless it's the skulls, is it? I hope it's not the zombie heads. Man, that'd be really annoying. But anyway, let's get this going. What? Water shard, water shard. Oh, you know what we're forgetting? There we go. Bam. Everything should work out perfectly fine. We've got more than enough Sano. Because, like, that's key. That's key to kind of, you know, getting past these large stability situations, is to make sure that you have, like, way more than enough than what you could need. Like, a whole bunch of everything. There's plenty of Praecontatio. I wish I would take it out of the top jar. Plenty of aqua. Making sure that we're watching our pedestals for anything that might be falling off, because that is always an option. But so far everything seems to be going pretty well, so I don't think we're going to have any issue. Just pulling the Sano out now, looking cool as hell. Alright, so there goes the balance shard. There goes the aqua shards. There's one. And there goes the potion of regeneration. There we go. Now we're pretty much home clear. Now I'm not really worried about it. I've got water shards. No problem. A little bit of zap, a little bit of instability here and there. But for the most part, that should be done. Ooh, it's animated in my inventory too. That's so cool. Revitalizing shield. Or revitalizing ring of shielding. I thought it was shield of shielding. I was like, whoa. I like that name, but that's a little silly. So now we can go walk around. We can kind of see that it's not going to give us as much shielding as it did before, but whenever that shielding gets knocked away or we lose it, we get a little health effect. Isn't that cool? To make sure our health stays up nice and high. Let's let this guy shoot us a few times. Plus, I think a natural ability of the runic shielding is that whenever it breaks, it there's a little bit of a knockback, or at least that might be thorns. I don't think that's thorns though. But yeah, the runic shielding is super freaking cool, and the nice little health buff, regeneration buff that we get whenever it breaks is going to be very, very, very useful for us going forward, especially in situations where our hunger is low and we're like taking hits and we don't have the opportunity to like eat. We'll have our ring of revitalization to help us out. So definitely something super awesome from Thaumcraft. Totally worth making. What's nice about that is that's something that you can also look to in other mod packs that have Thaumcraft. While, you know, kind of like my Let's Play, it's not really something that I'm going to use that often because most of the time I'm kind of focused on, you know, building things and everything. But in other mod packs like Feed the Beast Departed, yeah, it might be something that's unbelievably, immeasurably useful. So with that, I am going to come back. I'm going to gather all the materials and stuff up together that we need. That I'm going. Well, basically, I'm going to create some charged thaumium wand caps and slap them on this staff core and see what we can do from there. So I will be right back. Oh yeah. So I'm finishing up the other charged thaumium cap, or at least getting him charged. Didn't have any issues. I had one Salus Mundus pop off. I just picked him up, put him back on. Nice. 2 charged thaumium caps. Wait, what? Oh yeah, if you leave stuff in here with taint, like with a bunch of aspects in it, you know, there's a chance that it'll spit some taint out. I needed to make a bunch of balance shards, and I don't know. I don't know if I like messed up or what, but like, I don't know. I messed up. So there's a lot of extra junk in there. So anyway, now we should be able to put this bad boy together. Silverwood staff core. And 2. Boom. Oh my god. It needs 144 V? What the hell? What? What? That is insane. That is an insane amount of V. Okay, so it only needs 115. How the hell am I supposed to... What further reductions could I possibly do to get to 115? Whoa. Alright, well, I don't know. Let me fill this thing up and see what it says. We might be able to do a few more things. I will be right back. I thought, honestly, it would be good to go. I didn't even think about its cost. Like, it doesn't say in the book how much it's actually going to cost to put it together. It's just like, yeah. Does it actually? No, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say how much it actually is going to cost to put it together. But it can hold a lot. It can hold quite a bit. Also, if you're curious about scepters, there's a lot of things they can't do, like they're very specific in their creation. So it says just a few examples are given on the next page, you know, of stuff they can do, and there's no next page. So it's like, whoa, spooky. So I'm not going to worry about scepters. But again, I definitely want to make a staff. I just can't believe that it needs 115.2 V. That's crazy. So like I said, I will be right back. Yeah. I'm going to go recharge my wands and see what we can do. All right, so I'm back, and I actually have bad news. It is actually not possible to craft a thaumium-capped silverwood staff with my current wand. I actually have to make a scepter. The scepters are really cool in that they allow you to craft things. It's a lot, like they give you a massive V discount right there. Firstly, they have an additional 10% V discount above and beyond what their caps would normally grant. They also are able to hold an additional 50% more V than their cores would allow. So basically, you'd want to use scepters for some of the like crazy crafting recipes. And one thing I didn't realize was that the silverwood staff with thaumium caps is one of those crazy crafting recipes that you need this for. Now, the old way to do this was to actually enchant the wands, which I didn't even, like I totally forgot that you could do that. I knew you could do it, I just forgot you could do it. So, instead of creating this, you used to be like you can actually enchant these wands with enchants that make their V cost lower and more damage and all that fun stuff. Or rather, not the wands, the foci themselves, I believe you can enchant, which is pretty freaking cool. Now, you used to be able to enchant them with frugal, and it would reduce the cost. However, apparently that no longer works with this particular staff. Apparently, it works with the one with gold caps, but I mean, if I'm going to go big, man, I'm going to go as big as I can get. So we're going to put the staff on hold, and we're going to run downstairs and do some more enchanting. See, I knew there was a good reason why I left the enchanting machine on. It might actually be the source of some of my lag, or some of my, like, kind of shifty FPS, if you will. I got, 71 FPS right now, but it's a little bit jumpy, which is less than ideal. So let's actually turn this bad boy off. Well, let's try. Can I toss? Well, let's use the iron one. Can I disenchant it like that? No, did nothing. Okay. So, how about let's put shock in there. Can we enchant shock? No. Okay, here's the next question. Does it have to use a vanilla crafting table? Actually, before I even continue, let me make sure that wasn't changed. I'm reading the wiki, but as we all know, when it comes to modded Minecraft, the wikis are not necessarily correct at all. Actually, let me back up. I want to look at one foci. Some careful experimentation. Adding focus to your wand while the simple task. Choose any of your initial experiments involved in shaping a fire. Okay, yeah, pretty much just the fire one, which is pretty cool. I haven't made it yet, but it spits fire. Oh, it doesn't say that I can enchant them. That's a little weird. Huh. I could have swore you could have actually enchanted these. Like they were still enchantable. And the wiki hints that they're still enchantable, but I guess you can't actually enchant them. Well, that sucks. Well, actually, maybe you can enchant them. You just can't enchant them in that type of situation. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is cut the episode here. We're going to come back next episode. I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting off camera, maybe set up a little enchanting room, because that does take... Maybe I'll put it up here, actually. Actually, screw it. I can just do this right now. I should have books. Wow, I don't have any books. Just kidding. We're actually going to need quite a few books. So I might need to go, hey, enchanting achievement. So before we actually do anything at all, let's... Did I get experience for getting achievement? I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so you obviously don't get anything at all for... So I don't think I can enchant the wands themselves, which doesn't surprise me, but... Oh, I can't enchant the... What? What? Is there a Thaumcraft enchanter? Whoa. Thaumic Tinkerer. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not actually native to standard Thaumcraft. Maybe you have to do it through one of the mods, which would be Thaumic Tinkerer. But I was pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Well, I'm not actually sure. Maybe we should make that scepter. I mean, it would be, the proper way to do it. But I was pretty sure that you could actually enchant these guys to, make them not use as much V and all that fun stuff, which is useful for other stuff. But no worries. No worries. I guess I'm doing a little bit of learning, too, just alongside you guys. Well, we got a revitalizing ring of shielding. That's all that matters, really. That's what I really wanted. The staff was just something I kind of came across and thought would be really cool to have. I might work towards... I mean, we can make a staff if we use the gold caps, but that's lame. What are we, 81 to make this bad boy? But I'll have to make a bunch more... I'll have to make at least one more charged thaumium cap. Let's do it. I'll be right back. So I was running around, recharging my wand, and I looked up here and found focal manipulation. I think that's exactly what I was looking for. Originally, wand foci could be enchanted like a normal enchantable item. Oh man, we need some manas. Oh nice, I should be able to make another terra steel. Oh well, maybe not now. Now that I've used a bunch of this mana to create ink, but it's all good. So anyway, you used to be able to enchant wand foci like a normal item, but that was changed because it was a little strong, to be honest. Now, you can do it a little differently. Focal manipulation. Wand foci remade. Bam. Wow, so that's a little bit crazy. So what I'm going to do is in between this episode and the next one, I'm going to see if I can't find some more air shards because I'm super low, alongside some order shards. Like I said, I might go ahead and move my ender core just so I can maybe start to get some air shards. But I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see how often I need my air shards. I need them to make some balance shards, so I will need to create... I will need to find some to make some more inert thaumium caps, as I mentioned. But next episode, we're going to come back, and we're going to see all the fun stuff required in order to actually enchant some of these wand foci. So, look forward to that. So I'll see you next episode, in episode 51. This has been episode 50, rolling right along, doing very, very well, keeping up with all the releases, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. So feel free to leave comments and let me know if you're enjoying the series. It's been 50 episodes, so I'd really appreciate the feedback. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin. I hope you enjoyed the 50th episode of my modded Minecraft Let's Play series. I'm so proud of myself. We got all the way to 50 episodes without any breaks or anything like that. No, sudden decided not to record an episode, so no episode was released that day or anything like that. We have been going 50 episodes strong. So thank you so much to everybody out there who watches. You guys are the greatest. I love you all so much. So throw some comments down, man. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. 50 episodes. You guys got to have some opinions at this point. So again, for the final time, this episode at least, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.